Good morning. I'm being a bit ginger on my knee. I've got a sore knee. I'm back at the old church. I thought it was a nice day to come to church. Here you have a local shoemaker, William Brown. His wife, Elizabeth. Their grandson, William. Also, Thomas, their other grandson. It's a shame. This is an old one, so it's a shame that the face is damaged. All right, Kirsty. All right, Gavin. Jonathan Simpson. He died 1815. I need to get my reading Old English head on because some of them. So, what date are we? Right, we're 1815 here, and that's how Sibson's spelt. S-B-S-O-N. You all right, Ruth? Oh, damn it! Have I put Coke again? I don't think I can. Oh God! Can I change it? Yes, I can. Hang on, 2 secs. There we go. Thank you, Ruth. You're a star. I didn't know I could do that. So yeah, we've got Jonathan. Have we got Jonathan? Jonathan. That's meant to be an H, I think. But it's not. Thin. Jonathan, double N. Do you think they've spelt that wrong? Andy, all right. Yeah, I've done that a few times. It's when I'm Russian. So Jonatinn. Work it out. You all right, Frack? So Sibson. But on here, it's the same family, and it's 2 years earlier at 1812. And you get a capital S, but that's an S too. For all it looks like a bit like an F. So it takes me a bit to work them out. And then there's the language used as well. Diana, thank you so much for coming in. Lovely to see you. This one's 1857. It must be, is it marble maybe? No, it's slate. It's made out of slate, this one. 1857. Armstrong's a big local name. Family's still here. We have 1828. Have children in this one. It's sad. Diana, we're at this little old church. It was gifted to become a church to the little town. It was probably a village at the time, by the local priory. It's built with stone from Hadrian's Wall. And on a couple of places, we've got masonry with design on from Hadrian's Wall itself. We've got another substance. So this whole area, so 1, 2, 3. There's 3 of the same family. Now this one is spelt totally different again. Robert, son, an F looks like an S. They're drawn the same way. Thomas, Tomathnn. Interesting. 1808. $1855. This is an old one, just by the style of the writing. 1797. You all right, Secret? The writing style's very different on these older ones. Very different. They also had a habit, if they couldn't fit a word in, they didn't space everything out properly. They just carried the word on the next line. This is another really old one. That's 1830. It's really damaged, the sandstone. You all right, Ron? Thank you for coming. Sarah, daughter of Thomas and Susanna. I think capitals are normal letters, but they change it to an F type style. 1816. This one's huge. Another slate one. A merchant. Died in 1842. His sister, his wife. Ooh. Thomas Gill, Susanna, sister of the above, and wife of Isaac Thompson, who died near Brampton, 1856. Yads, thank you very much for coming in. This one, fourth son of Brian and Sarah Byrne from Newcastle, 1855. This is an unusual one. But again, the slate seems to survive a lot better. We'll go to probably my favourite before we go inside. This one. I like the design. Neo, you all right? Thanks for coming in. But the story of this one. So, in the memory of Charles Burrough, Esquire, Master Commander in the Royal Navy, Great Britain, who died 13th of July, 1810, age 57. In the battle between the British and the Dutch fleets, we'll just stop a sec. See, you've got that stylized S there, but they do a normal S there, as you do. So the British and the Dutch fleets of Camperdown, 11th of October, 1797. He was first lieutenant on board the Russell of 74 guns, which bore so distinguished a part in that glorious victory. So at least we won. Also, Thomas, son of Charles and Anne Burrough, at 1808. You all right, Akash? So it's got a nice little story. I take it that was saved for further relatives, but it's never been used. But I like that one. And this one, 1820. This one I love as well. Look at that coat of arms. How stunning is that? Oh, I shouldn't bend down actually, honey. We've got some Latin that I have absolutely no clue. Here lies William. Haven't got a clue. If anyone could screenshot that and work it out, I'd be grateful, because I haven't. This is probably the oldest one in here. You're right, Ayla. William Atkinson Clover, 1868. 1886 even. Duh. This end is mainly the older ones. Now, with the stone being robbed from Hadrian's Wall, oh, Minnie. I do have a look around to look for any stylization masonry on here. I've only really found one, which is, where are you? There you are. This one. Now, which part of Hadrian's Wall it's come from, I have no clue. But there you go. Down here, there's grass kind of covering it. We've got a sword in the sandstone. Where's the chalice? And we've got a chalice in the stone. And local thinking is that Northwood, you're right. Thank you for coming in, my friend. The theory is that it was a vicar from attached to an army. Sword and chalice is often thought and hoped to be, I suppose, Knights Templar, but local theory is it was a vicar that was attached to an army. This is an extension that was put on later years. I'm not sure what a stone is for this part. Just look at these oak doors. Love them. I really shut the front, you know. Right, we'll see if we can get in. I'm going to need 2 hands, so where am I going to put you? I'm going to put you down here for a sec while I get the doors open. There we go, back. Like, how you doing? Sorry, Dan, you didn't have a spanner either. I didn't realise. So, back inside. Being a bit misty. War graves, 1914 to 8. So we've got H.B. Nixon, Private R. Bell, Corporal J. Campbell, Sergeant J. Patterson, Driver Taylor, Private Baxter, Private Riddell, East Lancs Regiment, East Lancs are here. And then World War II. What does LAC stand for? Lance Air Corporal, maybe? A.R. Sutcliffe, Gunner E. Foley. This is a bier, which the coffins would have been drawn on, the horse at that end. Now this porch area was used as a mortuary as well, for the main church part. Ruth, thank you so much for coming in. Going to the parish church of Brampton by Thomas Richardson Esquire of the Privy Seal Office, London. For the use of the altar, a large and bold silver cup with a cover and stand of the same weighing 55 ounces in the year of... Now this, we've got some Latin down the side, but it's really not my strong point. Hi Peter, how are you? And this one I can't quite read. It's pretty. The lights are kind of blurring things a bit. This one took me ages to read one day. He died in 1714. He was a reverend here, Richard. Work that out, people. I haven't got a clue. This one's beautiful as well. Richard Richardson, 1856. And they've got a list of all the vicars back in the day. Many died, many resigned. But this one, now there's a story I want to find out. Nathaniel Bernard, he was ejected. Balliol, how are you doing? Thank you for coming in. So I wonder why he was ejected. You've got the old tiled floors. I'm not sure what this is. We've got some stonework underneath. Oh, it's the old altar, I believe. And into the main church building body. Like this has been here since at least the 1200s. It was gifted to become a church from a prior that I've taken this before. And this is the existing Norman window. Point. We've got loads in now. Lots of bats. And the presents they leave. Oh, look, there's a huge, huge spider nest. There we go. You can see it just there. So neat. Yeah, try to be chilled, sniffer. wondered if it was the fountain at one point, but there's no exit for that channel that comes out there that I can find outside. I go do my cleaning as well. I've got a lovely old font. I wonder if that was used. It looks about the same size. Some watering off the flowers there. Thompson, wife of Reverend John Thompson, who died December 29th. The one. The walls were just a little bit too thick there. Hi, Shelley, how you doing? Secret, no, not that I know of. It's not written anywhere that there is faults. I'll show you the placard on the door. Where can I see bats? I think I found the bats. Tell me that's a bat, not poo. I think it might be poo. Yeah, the bats are all here. Look. There's loads of little bodies along there. This edge of it, anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. No, on that edge, right on that edge, you can see the tiny body. Oh, look at that. Got two. Fort. The date of origin of the church is not known, but a building did exist before the 12th century and is mentioned as a gift in the dedication of nearby Lanercost Priory in 1169. The main body of the current building formed the chancel of the 12th century church, and original parts of this structure are evident on the south wall. The adjoining farm was originally the vicar's house, and the appeal to this was built around 1335. It's possible that the tower of the church was also built at this time. The nave and tower were demolished in 1789. The material from these used to build a new parish church from the hospital chapel in Front Street, Brampton. Now, I think that, I don't know, I'll have to look that up, but it can't be St Martin's. The chancel, to which the porch was added in 1861 when other improvements were carried out, was then used as a mortuary chapel. Further renovation works were carried out in 1899. In 1938, the church and the site of the Roman fort were listed as ancient monuments, and in 1951, the church was declared to be listed. In 1978, the church was declared redundant. So we've got leaflets here, actually. I haven't got any in my pocket to buy one either. There's a lot of detail in here. So next time I'm up, I'll bring some pennies. Dollar Waldo, 40p. Actually, just read the bottom, shall it? The tourist office, I'll go and get one. So peaceful. What do we have here? Use for the millennium. A young yew propagated from ancient tree, estimated to be at least 2,000 years old, was planted to celebrate the new millennium. Easter Day, 23rd of April 2000. The parish church in St Martin's, the parish, blah, 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 blah. 4,000-year-old tree. It's pretty stunning. All right, we're going to go outside. The keys are kept by the farmer's family, and you can just go and ask for them. Normally, I couldn't clean up for her because of the bats. But there's been a service this morning, so no bat doo-doo. Right, yo. See how I'm going to manage this time. I haven't got a clue where this yew is, you know. We're going to try and hunt this tree out. They shouldn't have to protect it, but sadly they do. Right. Have I shut that block up? No, I haven't. Right, let's see if I can do it one-handed. Why is it you always feel like you have to talk really quiet in a church? There, done. Happy days. So this yew is only 22 years, well, possibly 25, something like that, years old. Now the vegetation's down back, you can see more. These are all the vicars, I believe. They've got really fancy graves. Reverend John Foster. He died in 1923. Just reading some family plots. Margaret, daughter of Thomas and Mary, 1824, 10 months old. Any more recent, I won't go anywhere near. Here we go, 1922 is Mary Ann. William Bell the Butcher, 1850. The Bells still have a butcher shop here. It's kind of cool. I haven't been down here before. I don't think I've taken you down here. Could this be our yew tree? I wonder. Tim, how you doing? Easy digging. Lovely to see you. Thank you for coming in, Tim. 25th of May, 1883. An affectionate remembrance of Robert Ferguson. And a whole family plot. (1928). Now this one's interesting. It's old. Jane Byrne died in France. No. Died in infancy. Oh, God. Shouldn't really say that here, should I? Do I take on the field of nettles? No, I shan't. I'll walk around them. I think that could be our yew tree. Oh, Tim needs one. Sorry, Tim. 2 secs. Sorry. The noise keeps knocking the sound off. I presume that's our little yew tree. They're boxed off. Yes, secret, as I was saying. There's going to be no number ones because I'm not near them. Oh, you can see my hills so well. We'll have a look over there. I haven't taken you around the corner here, so we'll go and have a look down there. Another really old one. I can tell by the style of the writing, but it's too damaged. And that one. And this bit's sunken, so I don't like thinking that I'm standing on the graves. It's disrespectful. Edward Charlton, 1866. Look at the design on that. Oh, look, there may be a path. I'll just check who it is first and how old it is. That's a 1953. Cutie pie, how you doing? I'm cold, you know that. Ooh, we have seed pods. Lots of seed pods. I'm going to go and scatter these around the graveyard. They are like... can't think what they are. I'll scatter them around. Ooh, heck. It's a bit Wild West down here. Cutie pie, have you got... Ouchie! Ow! Goddamn nettle. Forgive me. It's not a 5 cent, sorry. Excuse me, name is blasphemy. Oh, how pretty is that? Jane Foster, who died August 1876, 61. It's in 1882. Oh, yeah. Well, I thought I was. I wonder why they don't cut this end back like they do the rest. Seems odd that they don't do it. It's totally unkempt, this bit, but the rest is all manicured. Right, watch where you're walking. Watch me face plant after standing on a fallen headstone. There is inside that rhododendron a gravestone. I'll see if I can get to it. 1896. Nettles. 1875. This is an unusual design for a year. So I might ask someone why they're all down here, by the way. Isabel William Pearson, 1874. So chilled. You know what, Deb? It's freezing today. Ooh, heck. Once again, I'm going to fall in. 1880. It's an unusual design too. There's no others like that in here. That one's sadly totally worn. Can't see a thing. Ew. Right, anyway I go, I've got metals. Go this way. Yeah, Tim, it's cold today. That wind's really cold. The sun's nice and warm when it hits you, though. Oh my god, the ground's... Oh, I'm not going... Wait, again. Right, sorry. I apologise. $18.79. Some of them have the writing in, I think it's lead, embellished on. Not all. It's a farm dog. Oh, I wish I could make you out. There's so much written on there. There's so many people in this one. 5 children. It says they died in infancy. Oh my god. That's awful. Beth, how you doing? Is Beth in? Did I just say Beth? Beth, love you. Elizabeth, widow of the late Christopher Wonder. One of it is. 1886. I think we might get to the one that's inside the bush. $18.69. And again, lots of family underneath it. I'm meant to be going easy on my knee. But as usual, I'm going to get... We're not far away from the fire and brimstone seating. No wonder they wanted it stuck in the corner out of the way. 18... Oh, that was a wasp. Here's some well. Oh, well-to-do ones. Margaret Mackintosh. The Reverend Mackintosh and his daughters. 1825. The vicars, I presume the church funded the graves. I want to get around there. How am I going to get there? Yeah, I'll take you to it. It tells you to sit there and contemplate your bad ways. Now this is really fancy. In memory of Thomas Malden, who was interred in Broughton New Churchyard, born November 1817, died January 30th, 1845. Also Jane. What does anyone know what relict means? R-E-L-I-C-T. Get under the tree. Relict. Do you know it means relative of the above, born 1818 and died 1877. But it is huge. It goes right up into the tree. Saxon, how you doing? I'm trying not to fall. Let's face it, there's a high odds that I'm gonna. What is on this one? We've got a very stylized bird. Is that a duck? No, is it a dove? It looks more like a duck. Memory of Catherine, the beloved wife of Bowmaker, John Bowmaker. I can't quite make them dates out. Shandy told us, I keep forgetting to bring some wax crayons and some paper. So I'm getting tangled. Just to take rubbings of the ones that I can't really read. It reveals it all. The ground's a bit iffy down here. I'm nervous. I don't want to go flying over someone's fallen headstone. Let's have a look. Ooh, thank you, Beth. Who have we got here? John Hewitt, 1861. Farewell, dear children. Our lives is past. You love. Right, here you go, you lot. See if you can work it out. Farewell, dear children. Our lives is past. Your love for us so long did last. Oh, that's lovely. And now no sorrow for us take. Oh, I can't make that. But love each other for our sakes. That's lovely. I wonder who wrote that poem. It's a really nice poem, that. I like that. 1870. This was a very well-to-do end, so I can't work out why they're not maintaining it. George Hewitt, another Hewitt, aged 82, and he died in 1886. People here lived a long life, a really long life. For that era, ridiculously long lives. Tim, thanks so much for coming in. Sorry you didn't have a spanner, I didn't realise. Can't make that one out, it's too degraded. I'm going to be able to get right in underneath here. I can see 1875, but not much more. We've got loads of these. I'm going to scatter them along the top. Might take some to around that yew tree. They're a kind of lily, I think. They look like it. Oh, we've got a conker tree. For the conkers. Start gathering your conkers. If you don't like spiders. Spiders don't like them, and put them in the corners of the rooms, where you put them on windowsills and around doors. Wella, thank you so much for coming in, my friend. How are you? 1874. Right, we're going in. This has been a sea of the lilies. On the day break, in the shadows, flee away. We're not far off that fire and brimstone scene. That's pretty. Robert Bell on that side, died 1885, age 73. Yet another that lived a very long life. Here we've got a really old one. It's marked on the top. Nothing really on the bottom. 1906. This, oh, ow. Under here. Hi Claire, how you doing? Mr. J, Icy Diamond, thank you for joining me. Right. Oh, the face has gone off this one, but the tree's gone right into it. They look to be cutting it off around it. Right, I'm going to see nettles again. This one's really big. 1857. Right, fire and brimstone over in the corner. Let's go see. How you doing, Icy Diamond? Do you know what? It's cold. It's windy and it's cold. I don't like the ground on this bit. It's a bit iffy. Ooh, iffy. Don't trust it. So yeah, I can't understand why they're not looking after it. Miss Kayak, how are you? Check out Miss Kayak and Mr. Kayak. Miss Kayak has his channel listed on hers. Go and have a spy. Take us on some beautiful, beautiful trips. Love it. What do we have here? 1904. Stop getting sidetracked and go to the fire and brimstone. Jane Livingston, 1939, age 70. And her husband, 1955, aged 83. Now this one's another big one. Peter, how you doing? It's huge. Lovely Celtic cross on it. And these stylized anchors, I believe they are. But I can't make out the writing. Williamson, I believe. James Thompson, son of Thomas Allen. So hard to make out. Now this one's a very old one. It's that stylized from the 1680 odd one that we come into. I'll have to go away. I've got to snoop around across. The being made perfect in a short time, fulfilled a long time for his soul. Let's say soul. Yeah, soul. And this is 1893. That one sadly collapsed. Flying off. Oh, I hadn't seen this one. Flying Officer John Clifford, North Lewis, husband of Margaret, killed on active service. 2nd of May, 1943. Thank you for your service. Is this the same? It's the same kind of grave. In ever treasured memory of our darling son, Arthur Gordon Towers, called to life in 1945, age 27. I don't remember that name on the board. Right, here we go. Before you rest here, for you rest here, sit and think and pray. 1926. So basically, they're telling you to sit down and pray before you pop your clogs. Keep the good man upstairs happy, I believe. In loving memory of William Symington, MBCM Eden JP of, I didn't know this one either. Okay, what is MBCM Eden JP of Leafield, Major 4th Battalion, Border Regiment, William Symington. Thank you for your service. Peter Not Hartman, Emily Ethel, wife of William, died in 1955, age 91. I'm not liking the ground around this one. Oh, please tell me I wasn't stood on her. No, I can't be. See the ground? It's like someone's been trying to dig it up. Or is someone trying to get back out? The land, oh my God, this bank's starting to go. Shoot. Right. If you look, the ground's cracked around there. Along the front, we've got 2 fault lines here in the ground. And we're on top of a very steep bank. And further up, what was that? Further along, the bank has collapsed and they've had to move some. It's a bit iffy. And we've got this. What's going on? Because we have the same here, look. But this is miles away from the edge, miles away. This couldn't all possibly slide in, I hope. Keep looking for them. (1903). (1960). That's a new one. I don't know what's really said on it. I'm just checking the ground along this bank. I mean, that tree's leaning, but it's not leaning, well, like it's going to go drop. Got another crack in here as well. I don't like that. I shall have a word with someone. You alright, no more lies? I don't particularly fancy surfing down the hill, down the river. Andrew Warwick, Grace Maxwell. This is a nice little one. In loving memory of Sarah McCormack, who died 1959. Bless her. Secret, did you see the cracks in the bank there? Oh, this one looks homemade. In loving memory of John. John? That looks homemade, doesn't it? It's sad. We've got a couple that is basically markers further back here. Oh, we've got them all. I'll have to get on that. Let's have a look, because there's one in this side of the tree. Thomas Mitchell at rest. Just don't like them like that. Right, shall we play with the poppies? Dear God, hang on, put the phone in front of your eyes. Ready? It feels like I get an electric shock when they go. I'm wincing. This is a big one. I'll do that one. Yes, I know I'm a child. Have I got the spring? That hit me in the head. I've got it all in my hair now. I'm going to try and catch the spring, and I'll show you why they're projectile. They fold back like that. Where's your spring? And in the middle, I've missed it, I've dropped it. You have like a little coil spring in them, which propels these pods a long way. Oh! See, look how the pressure goes. Claire, thank you so much for coming. Huh. Good. Yeah, sniff it. I don't think I've seen you before, you know. Nice and chilled. Only way to be. What happened there? So lovely and quiet in here. You do get quite a lot of people come walking through. Does anyone want to go down to the river, see if the otters are about? We're just next to the stile, so I can take you down to the river edge. And I'll have a cheeky smoke down there, that's a good idea. We're going to go down the bank. See, this one's a bit close to the edge on here. Right on the edge. Right, we're going to go down here for a crack. Hopefully, well, I'll have a look, see if I can find any of the tracks. We've not had rain, so they shouldn't get washed away. You'll see why as we start going down, just why it all keeps collapsing. That one's about to go. Walk sideways. Wrong sideways, that sideways is better. I mean, that tree's just literally slided down and plopped itself dead on the ground, spot on. Try not to put pressure on that knee. This is the part that I'm concerned about that looks like it's about to go. That tree is just behind those gravestones where the cracks are in the ground. And we have had some soil dropping. I'll have a word with the caretaker. But look how that one slid off the bank and come to rest just there. Chilled. It'll be really chilled in a few months' time. It's been getting down and really dewy. Not far we're freezing now already. Bit of a shock to the system. That bank. Tree roots can be a curse and a blessing. Bits like these make natural steps, but others want to trip you up at every opportunity. Right, I'll go quiet. This has been dropping. Shoot, look at the crack in the ground along here. Huge crack. All the way along to here. Right, I spotted the den. It's under undergrowth at the minute. There's an entrance into a den there, but there's also one along here. Come down to the water's edge. That tree snapped in two. That wasn't here last. Oh, that's maybe it's been hit by. No, it can't be hit by lightning. It would look very different. That's new. Right, let's have a look. Yes, 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 yes. White otters are here. Get in. Oh, I was all excited, and it's ducks. So we've got a den in there and a den on that side. And I'll show you our little paw prints. So we've got an adult, but more importantly, we've got babies. We've got baby otters. Get in. Right, how am I going to get to them without falling on my arse? And then it's a log. They're nice and active. Don't fall in. I mean, they're tiny. Absolutely tiny. This one's brilliant. Look at that one. How cool is that? All the way along here. and all the way along here. Get in, my little buddies, you're still here. Here you go, look. Otter footprints, they're young'uns, they're very small. But they're here, and they're playing here by the look of it. They're spending a lot of time turning, you can see they're turning around. Spending a fair bit of time on this bit. This one looks to be older, there's a lot more weight to it, and they're a slightly bigger print. Again here, they've been spinning around on the spot, moving fast, slipping about. All the way along there. How cool's that? Get in, I'm a happy bunny. Right, we'll go a bit further along the bank. See if they're moving all the way along the bank. They've been up here, look. There, look. See how they climbed the bank? They've been right up. Soon they'll be going down here. Looks like they're sliding in just there. There's another part of the bank just along here that they're sliding on. I don't know what time of day. I'm going to do some research and work out what's the best time of day to come. The slidey bit is just along here. Wouldn't it be lovely if they just pop their heads out just for a sec? You alright, Carl? What a blanket. It's a towel. Look at that for a chute to slide down into the water. Yeah, someone's left a big towel. Sure, there's another little bit of bank that I could check for prints. But seeing they've got babies in is really a good sign. I like that. That lock keeps playing tricks on me in the water. I keep thinking it was one. There's a decent amount of fish in here as well. Dave, you alright? I'm doing David Bellamy and tracking otters. Yeah, that log's playing tricks on me. Lovely little meadow. It's a lovely day. We're really quiet for the most part, apart from a Friday and Saturday night. And it was the murder capital of Cumbria for a bit. Ouchie. Me. I'll sneak through the gate because I know I can get through now and get along this bank. And I catch sight of these otters. I'll have to do a bit of research and come. It's my trail cam up actually. I'll get some batteries and I'll set the cam up. I've got a camouflage one so people might not be able to see it. I've stuck on a tree. This kayak, pleasure as always. Thank you for coming in. Right. God, the gate's buried. Jeez. There's a heron just lifted off there. Good morning, Mr. Mag. Are you a magpie? No, you're not. Right, there's that cheeky smoke down here. I had thought that I'd seen on that side of the bank stuff going on. All right, Carl, cool. I love that bit. You see where the pool comes across, goes over the shallows. Kingfisher, get in! 2 kingfishers. Oh my god. Oh, 2 kingfishers. I haven't seen a kingfisher since I was a kid. That's amazing. If you screenshot that, go back and screenshot that and zoom in, you'll see 2 kingfishers. You'll see the red belly. As he turns, you'll see his bright blue back. I am buzzing. Oh, I was wanting to see. I've been told that there's some down the Rowanwood, but I've never caught a sight of them. I never thought they could be here. Oh, that's made my day. Get in. I'd like to paint this, you know. I really would. There's a fish rise just there. Oh. I mean, that would be damn good to draw and paint, wouldn't it? Now it's getting close to winter, I'll be able to do some more painting as well. I am absolutely buzzing at that. Do I want to go down there? Do I? Maybe not. I'm nursing a sore knee. Lex, I am absolutely buzzing at those 2 kingfishers. I've not seen them since I was a kid. Down in Humberside, a town called Brig. Absolutely buzzing. Now all I need is the otters to show. You can see that this water comes from the fells. You see how dark brown it is? It's stained by the peat and all the nutrients in that. It all gets washed downstream. Feeds the fish and the wildlife. You all right, Helen? Doing David Attenborough. I would be really stupid if I did that, didn't I? Oh, pardon my French. Oh dear. There's loads of butterflies as well. Helen, I'm buzzing. Absolutely. Oh, they're coming. They're coming back. See, they just flew across there. I'm going to sit down on this bank and see if they come back this way. I think one just flew in that tree. Right. I'm going to come down and sit on this bank edge. We'll just have a listen and watch. I think they're going to come back across. They're playing. Oh, God, get your backside straight, Charlotte. They're playing just here, and they just flew there on the elbow. I can hear them singing to each other. There's a fish rising then. Just look at those colours, that reflection in the water. How stunning is that? You're right, Sniffer. that bird you can hear is a chaffinch. Annoys the hell out of me at home. Tiny little finch with lungs like bellows. Come on, little kingfishers, come back. I need to read up on kingfishers now. I don't know how high they'll fly. I know they'll skate across the water, they'll stay really low. But how high will they go? It's a bit sheltered out of that wind down here as well. Come on, little birdies. I presume there was just two. Maybe not. Look at this now. How's you today, Lex? I would love to be able to get across to that bank. Have a look in the sand across there to see what exactly is going on. Whether the otters are coming this far down or whether they're going upstream. This is a nice deep pool and I've seen a fair few fish rise through it. So that's a good feeding ground for them. I can hear them. Here they come. Here's one. Just flying over the tree. There's one still on this back on this side. That answers my questions. They'll fly over the trees. There's a couple. They're talking to each other on here. Right on the bank from here. They sound like they're there. They've gone quiet. They're on that side though. And starting to sing again. Really, really high pitched chatter. Thank you, Diana. You watch, I'll turn around and they'll fly out or I'll miss them. That one, I presume, has flown around the back of me. I'm sure Chopper's used it to test me, but I don't know. I hear them with all the other birds. There we go. There's one just flown over on the ground. Just there. If you go back a few seconds, screenshot it, you'll see the orangey pink of the bellies, orangey pinky red. Beautiful little things. People listening to see if there's any more on that bank. They're really noisy, actually. Oh, just went plop. Something just plopped. Fish rising. I'll have a look across. Another fish rising. How nice would it be to see one of those kingfishers or otters come out of the water? Mike, how you doing? We're on the trail of otters and a rare UK water bird called a kingfisher. There's a fish there. Beautiful bird with a bright reddy pinky red chest and sky blue feathers on its back, ridiculously shiny. Hopefully you can see how deep that water is. It drops away quite quick. No, I'm not going in. So I'll say a blackburn. Don't even attempt the number ones. Look at this lovely chunk of quartz. Yeah, you. No revenge shall happen today, thanking you. I need to educate myself on what all these other stones are. We've got some lime, we've got sandstone. All different colours of sandstone. Look at the veins in that. Yeah, he's been down to get his back here. It's just been a sheer luck that he hasn't managed to get his on one as yet. Another big chunk of quartz. And this one, what's that? Is that a chunk of cement? What is it? Can't be cement. It's really heavy as well. Oh, I love being down the river. I can play down next to rivers for hours. You all right, Sazzy? I've been doing David Attenborough and tracking otters. Found tracks of a family of otters where they play. I've had some kingfishers. Not seen kingfishers for years. I'm absolutely buzzing on the kingfishers. They've gone quiet for now. And this one, what's that? Any idea what that is? Well, that's bird poo, obviously, but what is that in there? How you doing, Sazzy? If you've been working, you've been staying out of trouble. And look how brown the water is from the moors. And another. It's a bit like granite, isn't it? Really sparkly. Hang on, I've got it in my pocket. Yeah, for all those look like they're standing out, they're not. That's sandstone and quartz by the look of it. This bit of bank's recently dropped, so it's quite nice to have a look through it. Oh, I've seen a big bit there. I'll have a look at that. Christine, how you doing? Thank you so much for the cards. They're lovely. This one's huge. Look at that. Serious lump of quartz. That just break. No, it didn't. Right, there's a big bit up there. I was going to grab. Without falling, hopefully. And look at all the gravel bed under this bank. That's a nice one. That one's lovely. Very shiny quartz. How'd that plop again? Right, where's that big one? Kingfishers are back. The size of this one. Look at the faults in it. Shoot, he's there. It's just flown onto that bank. Right, we'll go and sit back across there. See if they'll come back this way. That one's huge, look. Holes are full of little stones. Yeah, I do like a good rock owl. I'm a big, oh, ouchie, big kid at heart. Stripy. Yeah, look at the size of it. I've already got a couple in my pocket. What have we got up here? Pink quartz. Quartz of pink in it. I'm taking that home as well. More pink quartz. Look at that. It's snapped on a fault line of quartz. That's kind of cool as well. Here's me taking stones out of the bank. Watch me bring it down. God, I'm going to be laden up quartz here. Look at this one. That's not quartz, is it? What is that? So now I'll take it on. Right, my pockets are full. I want that one as well, though. That's cool. Right, let's go sit and wait for kingfishers for a couple of minutes and then we'll walk back. Cause that'll flush them out because they're on my side of the bank as I walk. My pockets are an absolute ton. Ooh, look at that. Shoot, I'm sliding down the bank. 20, 40, 60, 80. I found a quid. Why someone left a quid? Why has someone left a quid? Could be kingfisher, can hear it. Wind behave. They seem to talk before they fly. Shows it. Stop collecting stones. Concentrate. Right, there's a kingfisher on this bank. This one just flown over, I think. There's one behind me. So I found otter tracks, a bank that looks like it's slipping. I found kingfishers, a quid, 2 pockets full of stones. How's that? Ha ha ha. Shark and anyone behind me. The song's really loud, you know. Have you got them down your way, SB? Right, I'm going to climb up the bank before my pockets are too full. Do I leave the quid or do I take it out? What date are they? Can't have been here long. I only knew. I wonder if it was a kid here fishing. 2001. 2004. Can't even see on that one. Maybe not. Georgia Diving, how you doing? Thank you for coming in. With the Roman fort here and the church being here from 1169, wouldn't I have liked to stick a magnet down in there? You never know what you'll pull out. Where are you, little kingfisher? Jake, what have you got planned this weekend? Right, we'll get up and we'll get me back up this. Where did I climb up here? Up this bank. Quick little spy in here. Oh, we've got Blackwood quartz. If it'll come out. Really, a lot of quartz around here. Let's see how purple and red that one is in the sunlight. Way too many stones in my pocket. Oh, cool, Georgia. No, I don't know as yet. I think I'm going to have to be resting this knee of mine. It keeps making me want to go on the floor. That's pink. Doesn't look it, but trust me. Where you are, little birdies. Oh. Crap, this is the bit I've got to get up. I'm gonna get mucky. Ouchie. Alright, keep an eye on the water. Because these kingfishers are likely going to dart across. Come along this way, let's see if they'll lift. That's where I heard them land on this bank side. Ooh, it's a bit soggy. Well, not soggy, soft. That's really a bad sign, isn't it? Wanda, how you doing? Where are you, little birdie? Right, it's going to move. It's talking. Just fly into there. Just watching something big moving around in the water there. I think it's the wind pushing the water around. This ground is ridiculously soft and I'm going to get right back off here because I don't like it at all. It shouldn't be so soft. It's sand and my feet are well and truly sinking in and it's in a hollow, so the bank is weak. You can see the hollow all the way through here. It's ridiculously soft and it shouldn't be like that. Stazzy, what culinary delight are you doing next? Have you decided? Ugh, great submission. Stazzy, I showed you these otter footprints, the babies. I found where they're playing on the bank. Look like they've been spinning around in like a circle in a couple of places. Saxon's a star. I've got a fawn in my shoe. They've used someone's wardrobe to put this style over. With that leg on. give you ideas. Well, you know, I was on about those gunpowder potatoes. You can do them with something. I know you already did a curry there, didn't you? Cumin seeds, all sorts in them. I'll give you the recipe for it though. Your potatoes, cook them off. Give them a little bash, and then you put this mix with butter on them, bang them in the oven, and they are divine. Cumin, coriander seeds. I put full cumin in because I like that little bit of crunch. Right. This is the bank where the otters have been. I know you fell in last time on this bit. See these tiny little toes? Otter. There's no one there. It's turned around there on the spot. Where am I going back? No, I've got long-tailed tits. And this way, they're only like a centimetre long. They're just a young one. Very light on its feet. You've got an older one there. Did you hear that plop? Long-tailed tits just there. The travellers are family. I can see 6 of them. Tiny little birds. Grey and white, but with a bright pink tummy. They're just in this part of the tree now. They're very, very noisy. There's one. And they go flying over. So tiny. Still some more to come. There's loads of them. Right, come on and fly over. There you go. Very noisy. Come on, Mercy, fly. There's another. Oh, they're all going over my head now. Change direction. I'm playing away. Love them. Oh, and here you go. Teeny tiny little footprints. There's one been playing here. It's spun around on a spot. Kingfishers. I knew it. There's something just plopped down. It's some seeds off the tree, I think. Another kingfisher just flown over this bank. There you go. I wasn't going mad. Sharik, my friend, how are you? Lovely to see you for Sharik. I'm going to move as soon as I come away from the water. You might not be able to see them for the sun anyway, actually. How are you, Sheree? Nature's Best. How are you? Right, I am going to have to march my backside up this hill. It should be interesting. Yeah, seeds falling off the trees. Nature's Best is brilliant. Right, stop getting sidetracked. Let's go. It's only because I hate this hill with a passion. And before I go to the lady's house, I'll have to take all these stones out of my pocket, or they're going to think I'm mad. Actually, finally starting to get warm. Check out Sheree, she's lovely. She does some walking lives as well. Now and again. Oh my God, my legs. Jeez. Right, I'm going to rest because that's fair steep. Legs are burning. A few weeks more and these trees will all be bald. I wouldn't mind, you know, having a look through these banks where the ground slipped. I'm not doing it today. You never know what you'll find. I'll just make absolutely sure. Yes. Still got the church keys. Secret Blackburn. When I want to go, it's just like head down, grind it out, get it over and done with. Pockets full of stones don't half make a difference. Carl, everyone's brilliant. Every single person in here. I never noticed that little marker before today. And this side I had a wall and steps. That turn quickly. It can't be a grave. How about these little ones? Lex, right back at you. This one's at a dodgy angle. Who are you? Margaret Jane, daughter of Thomas and Isabel Jane. who died 23rd of January 1923, age 20. Their son Arthur, who died 9/24. Their son Henry, who died, oh my God, right, they lost 3 sons in infancy, Frederick and Joseph. But they lost between January the 23rd, 1923, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 children between January 1923 and June 1924. Bless them. No parents should have to bury the children, but 3, 4, 2 infants. We have to go to my favourite headstone. Absolutely have to. You guess, Peanut? That's not very sure, Harlan. Never seen anything like this one before. It's amazing. This is the back. And an old headstone that's been fired in a kiln. And on the front, just beautiful. 2 angels holding up the tree. To my father, the Reverend John Wesley Hetherington, son of James Hetherington. He died 20th of April 1942, aged 64. And my mother Mary, daughter of Hugh Jackson, died 7th of April 1923. This is absolutely stunning. I've never seen anything like. Oh, the bird's been chipped. Really a branch falling from the tree. Stunning, absolutely stunning, beautiful. Sazzy, have you ever seen one like that before? I haven't. Up here we've got the Old English ones that I struggle to read. But spacing was not really a thing back in the day. Look at that. Oh, this one, 1866. From Newcastle. Now, this is a really well-to-do family. Does it say what they did? No, it doesn't. Yeah, but it's had an urn on top, but the urn's gone. I don't know if this one was snapped the last time I was in. Let's have a look. Must have been, it's got lichen growing on it. That's how I used to do them. Put rods of iron in them. Shane, lovely to see you. How are you doing? Thank you very much for coming in. Oh, I think that is too. And this one. I think this. This one, I think, is written on both sides. Anne of John Hardy, September 1853. A lot of these really old ones will have pictures on the back. Some have got skull and crossbones. This one's got a sand timer just there, and it's got a heart. GW written above it. I think it was only in style for a few years, but it's all the older ones. Method, how you doing? This one's really ornate as well. But the moss is covered. I don't want to damage it. Pull the moss off. And another. Sure, there's a skull and crossbones at this end. And it wasn't used as for piracy. There weren't pirates. It was just like the Sandtimers and the hearts. Although the hearts are a lot. Here we go. We've got skull and crossbones. Here we go. Remember half. And it's underground. I presume it'll say face. Yeah, you got the skull and crossbones. Look. Rich and Leah, how you doing? And another. We've got the Sandtimer and the more stylized heart. Oh, that was a bit loud, sorry. What date are you? This is really old because of the writing. Body of Graham. Graham of Bram. And they've cut the M into the side there. Brampton. They've split the word in two. They really didn't think about the spacing of the lettering back in the day. Two more really old ones. Body of William Boland. The skull and crossbones, the front's really. There we go. Sorry. On this one, we've got a knight, 3 bows. And what we're going to call this bird. Any idea? It's got like a tuft on the back of its head. Interesting. So hopefully we'll be able to see the front because it's going to annoy me trying to work it out. It's fabulous. The front's gone. So I couldn't tell you who it is. That's an interesting. The body of age 54. It's so hard to read. Body of the two buried in the ground. They sink as well as the ground lifts over time. Last look over here before I leave. Here's a nice little old one. 1719. Here lieth the body of Johann Wallace, who died 1719 is what I'm getting. These ones, I can't read the top. The writing's pretty much gone. Got another one with a stylized back. Again, same timer and a heart. Same style as back there, actually. And the front's degraded, but it's that classical writing of these older ones. We'll have a soldier over here. I'm collecting silage, and it feels, look, there's where hills. There is where we were 2 days ago. There, who are you? Let me think. Get your bearings, shall it? That's a hill I want to do. That's at Castle Carrick. You've got in the background, the tallest you can see is Coldfell. And we've been all the way along those hills. Let's have a look around here. Here we go. Well, that's soldiering here. Andrew Robert Sutcliffe, Royal Air Force. He's an aircraftman. 23rd of February 1940, age 26. Daily second son of Walter and Muriel Sutcliffe, Kirby Moore. So just around the corner, Kirby Moore, actually. So I am going to have to go and take the keys back to the lady before she thinks that someone has taken them. It's a very wide one. And thank you all for coming. I'm going to ponder if I can get a camera put down here. 1776. 1748. Right, stop getting sidetracked. Look, you can see the bell? We still have the bell there. Thank you all for joining me. I walked around the graveyard, went into tracking otters and kingfishers. I like those unexpected days. So thank you all very much for coming. And I'll see you all again soon. Thanks, bye.